Hello everyone, this is EquesTron, and today we are doing another tier list. Yes, this one is by Zaladin Wolfgang, and those who are familiar with the tier list can see that I changed a little bit of it, did a couple of extra categories, but you know, this one will be less grand than the Friendship is Magic one, because there aren't that many characters in Equestria Girls, which is unfortunate. I wish the series went on for longer than it did, but you know, things are what they are. So it's going to be significantly shorter than the last video. Hopefully, we'll see. So right off the bat, we're going to start strong with Adagio Dazzle. And you know how I feel about Adagio Dazzle. She is going to go in great. I just love the character design, the voice. Kasumi Evans voices her, who's the singing voice of Rarity on the show. Fantastic character, just love the evilness and poofy hair. Anyway, so now we got Apple Bloom. She's gonna go in good. She's not she wasn't as I guess prominent as her pony version, but you know whatever she was on screen, you know, she was good. I mean, it's so Applejack is gonna go in great, obviously. Although she is my favorite main 6 pony, she's not my favorite Equestria girl, if that ever makes sense. I mean, because the personalities are just different a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit to make another one a little bit better than her. But she is great. I love how the show sort of embraced that she had rather delightful chemistry with Rarity, which is why we got Roller Coaster Friendship and why that one turned out as good as it did. Aria Blaze. A lot of people really like Aria. I mean, she looks cool, but she's not great. But she's not okay. She's actually good. She's actually better than Apple Bloom, just because you know the very droll, like sarcastic personality is fun. I really like her. Now we have Big Mac, who he's just Big Mac. He's okay. I mean, he's not as good as the pony version. He's more or less kind of the one note version of Big Mac, who just goes yup all the time. He's not like the pony version of him where he actually does talk every once in a while. So now we have Bulk Biceps. He is going to go in good because he does embody how he was in the pony series, and he does a really good job at it. And now we have probably the only person who I don't remember the name of. I mean, there's probably another person here. I think there is, but he does look like George Romero crossed with Steven Spielberg. 2 great icons. I would probably put that in great just from the design, but yeah, he's just kind of bleh. because his movie didn't look that great. When it comes to filmmaking in TV shows or like how it's portrayed in movies, I get kind of a stickler about it, and so seeing it play out in how Equestria Girls did, I was just like, no, that's not really how you do it. But like him as a character, he's kind of there. Vice Principal Cadence, who is now Principal Cadence after the events of Friendship Games. She's just okay. She was only in the one movie, Equestria Games. It was just kind of like a cute cameo, but that was about it. Now Derpy, best Equestria Girls, of course. I mean, it's a bit. I mean, come on. I mean, what do you expect? Actually, you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create my own category. I'm just gonna add a row above, make it gray, and then what I'm gonna do is Derpy. There. No, hold on. Change that. Yeah, there we go. And then make it great. So Derpy, because I do have a straight up best Equestria Girl, but Derpy just gets her own category. Derpy. That's it. Okay, so final scratch. Great. I mean, she's just how she was in the show, just translated to human form, and that's fine by me. So now we have Filthy Rich. He's just bleh. I liked his pony version and didn't really like his human version. I think this was back when people thought of Filthy Rich as just, you know, the weird eccentric billionaire guy. well, when the show kind of did make an effort to kind of give you like, oh, he's not that bad of a guy. His wife is worse. Flim, I think Flim or Flam. Well, he's right here. He's right. They're next to each other. I'm gonna skip over Flash just to put these two and worst because they were as bad as they were in the pony versions. You know what? They actually weren't. They actually weren't. I'm gonna surprise everyone and just put them in bleh, because I did like how they were in Roller Coaster Friendship, where they got kind of sick of trying to scam Twilight and Sunset, and they're just like, just take the parakeet and go home. So I'm just gonna go against the grain and put them in bleh. Flash Sentry. You know that I do make a lot of jokes about Flash Sentry. It's not because I hate him. I don't. Actually kind of backed off on him after a bit. I think after Timber Spruce and Ragamuffin, I sort of kind of backed off on him because, you know, he's harmless guy. So I'm just gonna put him in okay. He's an okay dude. He's probably not that bad of a person. If I ran into him, if I was in Canterlot High, I'd probably be like, that guy's all right. He's not hurting anybody. though he was tried to steal Derpy away. So worst Equestria go. No, I'm just kidding. He's going in okay. Now Fluttershy, she is going in great because even better because Fluttershy and Equestria Girls was actually, she was super charming. She's always charming. She's always charming in whatever she's in. So I really liked how they did her in the show. I really liked how one of the last shorts had her as like a metal head, which was really hysterical and really nice. I did notice that people pointed out that when she was in her metal costume in the Roller Coaster Friendship show, I was kind of like, that looks dumb. I don't like it. But she had the same look later on, and I was like, oh, that was really cool. I really like it. And it is kind of hey, you know, that doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? And I'll give you that. But I think seeing it up close and seeing it sort of in action, it sort of made me go, okay, you know, yeah, actually that look was a really good look. So Fluttershy, great. Now, Gloriosa Daisy, is okay. No, not good. She's okay. I mean, it was predictable she was going to be the bad guy. I mean, I did like her design when she turned evil. That was cool. But she was just kind of very bland. Granny Smith, kind of surprised about the character design of Granny Smith. I never really talked about that in the show or in Friendship is Magic. She's all like skinny and frail, but then in Equestria Girls she's kind of heftier, which was interesting. That's neither here or there. She's just gonna go in okay. I mean, she wasn't in the show that much, but you know what? When she was on screen, she was fine. You know. So now we have Indigo Zap. She was good. Yeah, don't really have much to say. She wasn't in much after Friendship Games, which is unfortunate. I liked her enthusiastic character. Although I liked her, it was kind of unfortunate that we never really saw her in another role after that. So now we have Juniper Montage. I mean, she's adorable. I mean, let's not in terms of character design, she's just adorable. And I don't actually dislike her, but she's just gonna go in okay, I guess. It was kind of fun that her uncle sort of pointed out like the whole problems with trying to force yourself as the new lead role by trying to injure others. But she did redeem herself, I guess, with Starlight Glimmer, which is actually kind of unfortunate that she's not here. She was on the show. I mean, she was, and her character design was probably the best out of all of them. If Starlight Glimmer was here, she would probably be in great, like probably like top over here. But yeah, but Juniper Montage, she's just okay. So now we have Susie. Kalo. Sorry, Susie is someone else entirely, but who's here? Actually, almost towards the end of this. But anyway, Kalo. She was good. You know, I did like how they weren't like straight up bad guys. They actually were trying to have a memorable show, but then they got lost along the way and shenanigans ensued. I mean, I did like Sunset Shimmer's Backstage Pass. I know some people don't like that one, but I really did. That was actually one of my favorite ones. But you know, it was good. But I liked her, and I liked Susie. You know what? You know, since I'm talking about Susie, I'm gonna put her in good as well. So you just put both of them in good. So Indigo Zap, she is also gonna go in good. And she was cute. And like I said back in the pony video, usually that's all it takes. So now we have the little girl from the Pinkie Pie short, who I always refer to during my Everything Right Wrong videos. Just by virtue of just being absolutely adorable, she's going to go in great. Lyra, of course, is going to go in great because she's Lyra. And that's all you really know, is that she's Lyra. She was pretty much the same as she was in Friendship is Magic. So for the sake of consistency, she's going to go in great. So Mod Pie, yeah. You know what? Okay, so I'm gonna put her in best Equestria girl. No, that's yeah. I mean, that's not like, you know, best Equestria girl, but I'm putting her in there for the sake. I'm putting more than one in worst, so there's gonna be more than one in best, and it's Mod, because Mod, like I said before, Mod is God. Okay. So now we have Microchips. He's going in okay. He made the Les Miserables reference in JVJ 24601, which when I heard that, I caught on really quickly. That's what the reference was, which was kind of amazing. But as a character, he was fine. He was okay. Actually, I'm gonna put him. Oh my god! It's just because it's called Equestria Girls doesn't mean there's no guys in it. Jesus. Octavia, going next to. Nope. Going next to Vinyl Scratch is going in great. You know, she didn't have that much of a presence in Equestria Girls as much as she did in Pony, but I'm gonna put her in great anyway, just because, you know, just for really biased reasons. Now we have Photo Finish also going in great because she is Photo Finish, and that's really all the reasons you need to put Photo Finish in anything, really. And now we have Pinkie Pie also going in great because Pinkie Pie is awesome. It took a little, actually, in terms of Equestria Girls, it took a little bit for her to grow on me a little. Probably because they sort of took her personality from Pony and sort of heightened it to like 11 at sometimes. But it became endearing. It didn't bother me as much as I thought it would, and they sort of developed a chemistry with Sunset Shimmer, which was kind of amazing. Is that, you know, that's kind of like the last person you think of to be like, oh yeah, these two have really good chemistry together, because you always think of it as either Pony Twilight or even Side Twilight, but no, it's actually Pinkie Pie, which, yeah, that surprised me. Principal Celestia, I'm almost tempted to put her in great just from character design alone, because yeah, okay, but I'm gonna put her in good. Forget it, bias. Great. Forget it. Putting her great. Yeah. There's really not much more to say about that. So Principal Cinch is going in worst Equestria Girl because wish they went with a human version of an established villain. Like, imagine if you had like a Principal Sombra or Principal Chrysalis, Principal Tyrek, even like just any of them. Principal Sombra would actually work because it was in Crystal Prep, and you know he was all about the crystals. Principal Cinch was probably like the most bland antagonist. Ragamuffin worst, just for he was a gender bent version of Applejack, and it really felt like he was only around just for that visual gag of him being similar to Applejack. I did like how the writers sort of knew what they were doing with that. But that was it. That was his entire purpose. He didn't serve anything else other than that. Rainbow Dash. Now, I know I put her pony version in bad. Surprisingly, not a lot of people were that upset about that. I was actually very surprised. I mean, there were a couple that was like, that was disappointing coming from you, EquesTron. How could you? But, you know, I do have a lot of respect for Rainbow Dash fans. But this will surprise a lot of you. But I'm actually going to put the Equestria Girls version in good. I actually like it a little bit better than good. I don't know. It was. I think the personality she had in My Little Pony translated better when put into like a late teens version of Rainbow Dash, if that makes a lot of sense. And she didn't really strike me as that annoying. I mean, like in the spring breakdown video, I did put in a lot of shooting Rainbow Dash jokes, which, yeah, they were excessive. Even I sort of acknowledge that they were excessive. As a whole, I did like her character. Now, Rarity is going in Best Equestria Girl. I mean, I spent so much time sort of praising whenever she was on screen. I did really like how she translated from Friendship is Magic to Equestria Girls. It was like a perfect transition. She was great. I'm sure Rarity Dash thought she was good too. If Rarity Dash ever sees this video for whatever reason. But anyway, so now we have Rosette Nebula. She was only in the one short, so bleh. I mean, she kind of looks like Cinch, doesn't? I pointed that out before, but she does look like Cinch. Like it could be like her daughter or her sister or something. That was really weird. So now we have the. I almost called him Tree Hugger, but I don't think that is that a male version of Tree Hugger. But no, I don't think so. He's somebody. He's going in okay. I mean, he was I don't know, Greenpeace maybe. I don't know. But I'm sure he has a name. I'm sure he has a fantastic name. But I think from personality, he was okay. Twilight Sci-Twi, she is actually going in great. Yeah, like another surprise, right? Because I put the Pony Twi in good, but Sci-Twi is going to be in great. I did like how she was in the series, in this one. Put her higher than that. I think she was great. Nothing more to say. It could be because of the glasses thing, maybe. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. But you know, I did really like her arc in Friendship Games, and I really liked her evil design in Friendship Games. I mean, you know, let's not kid ourselves with that. I am acting very thirsty today, but which is very creepy, and I apologize for that. Scootaloo is gonna be right here. Scootaloo. Let's put Sweetie Belle in here too. I did like the CMCs in Equestria Girls. They just weren't as interesting as they were in Pony. They were just kind of like, oh, look at the cute cameos, and that's it. But they're gonna go in good just because whenever they weren't on screen, they were good. Shining Armor worse. You know, he was only in that one, and he was a extreme dude bro jerk, which was weird. In Equestria Girls, he was just the cocky older brother who was probably sleeping with the vice principal. Anyway, enough about that potential evening news story. So Snips and Snails, they're gonna go in okay. Because they're just okay guys. Sonata is going in great. If you are familiar with Night Shadow at all, that was his former waifu. Unfortunately, he has moved on to Cinderfall from Ruby, which I can't blame him for. but apart from that, Sonata Dusk was fun. I mean, she was fun. I mean, that's really from her appearances in Rainbow Rocks and her appearance in Sunset Shimmer's Backstage Pass and her appearance in Find the Magic. She was fun. I mean, she had a really cute character design. I did like how she contrasted both Adagio and Aria. Sour Sweet, great. I love Sour Sweet. She's really mean, but then she's nice, and then she's mean again, nice. And, you know, it goes back and forth. I did like that dynamic, and it was fun to see it continue in Dance Magic. Like others, I did wish she was in it more. So now we have Sugarcoat. Oh my god, yeah, Sugarcoat is great. I mean, she was pretty much the birth of the "you, I like you" thing. I think I only used it with her actually, and there's a good reason for that because Sugarcoat is amazing. You know what? Forget it. She's going in best EQG. She's definitely the best Crystal Prep student. I mean, oh my god, she was. I just really liked her. I think it was probably the glasses thing again, but I think it was the personality really. I just love the personality. Just says it straight up, says it very bluntly. Doesn't care how you feel about it. She just says what she feels. It's just that was. I just really enjoyed that. Sunny Flare. She's gonna go in good. Definitely not as memorable as Sour Sweet or Sugarcoat. She was more of like oh look, there's that character too. Then we have Sunset Shimmer, best EQG. See, look, I'm just putting a lot of different characters in best EQG because I'm just that kind of a person. But yeah, Sunset Shimmer, Sunset Shimmer is like she really. I might have said this, might not have said this. I didn't really like her in the very first movie, but then in Rainbow Rock she became amazing. And then she just never stopped being amazing since then. Bon Bon is going in. Where's Lyra? Oh, there he is. There she is. So Lyra and Bonmon, because they are totally together, and I'm okay with that. Now Timber Spruce is going in bleh. Like Flash, I actually don't really have that much against Timber Spruce. I think, but just in comparison to Flash, he is bleh. Like, he was just kind of there. He didn't really develop a personality like Flash kind of did. I mean, at least with Flash, they sort of humanized him a little bit. I don't know. He just kind of struck me as annoying, Timber Spruce. Him blowing up all the time, or just ending a short early, just saying that he died. I'm not gonna apologize for that, just because that made me laugh. So, Trixie is going to Best Equestria Girls. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Trixie was great in Pony. She is amazing in Equestria Girls. That's really all there is to it, because Trixie she's hot, man. So now I'm gonna move on to Vice Principal Luna. So I'm gonna put her in good, much like how I put her in good in the last one, I believe. I did like the character design, other than that weird belt around the shirt. That was kind of odd, but other than that, you know, she was like Celestia. They had a good interplay together, and I did think she was fun. Vignette Valencia, she's going in worst. Actually, she is not. She is the worst of the worst, because no. The things I hate about influencers put up to like an insane degree, and also the whole trying to break up Rarity and Applejack thing. I mean, that's a big no-no. So yeah, is like even if she wasn't like an Instagram influencer gone wrong, just the whole act of being the wedge in between Rarity and Applejack automatically just puts her in the worst. So there. Wallflower Blush is gonna put her in good. As much as I sort of ragged on like her plan and sort of her motivation, at the same time, you know, she was a very empathetic character. You know, I sort of like got it. You know, she did feel excluded. She did feel alone, and sort of used that memory stone to sort of take it out on others, while also not really knowing how to use it properly. And it was a shame that she didn't really show up again later on, other than as a background character. It would have been nice to see her sort of interact with the characters again. And that was sort of like my problem was with like most of like redeemed villains, is that you don't really see them much again, which I'm sure if the show did continue, we would have saw that. We would have seen actual more meaningful interactions with former antagonists. Definitely would like to see more of the Dazzlings, you know. But yeah, so you know, Wallflower Blush is just okay. I mean, no, good actually. No, she's not okay. She's good. And now last, and certainly not least, actually, is Zephyr Breeze. Now, of course, you know, as you know, I sort of ragged on his character design, saying that he looked like a 30-year-old man in a high school, but much like his Pony counterpart, he's going in good, because I did like him. I did like this was yet another case of the personality translating very well into Equestria Girls, where he, you know, has a crush on Rainbow Dash, and he does bother her a lot, but he does care about Fluttershy, which was shown in the Holidays Unwrapped series, which is unfortunately the very last Equestria Girls project. But I did like that short that they did, trying to help out Rainbow Dash but picking like the worst possible things. And then when Rainbow Dash is like, I'm trying to pick out a gift for Fluttershy, and he's just like, who? For some reason that really cracked me up. It's cracking me up right now, actually. But yeah, he was good. He's a very likable character, and like I liked him in Pony, and I like him here. So yeah, this is hopefully a lot shorter of a tier list than the last one. There weren't that many characters here to choose from, and I remembered most of them, which was nice. I really hoped you enjoyed what you saw. I really hoped you enjoyed the picks. I really hoped you enjoyed my rambling commentary. Like the last one, I did have a lot of fun with it. I will put a new tier list poll up, which you can pick from. Once again, there's like 4 or 5 choices depending on how I feel. Just make sure to go on my Twitter and vote to see what you like to see next. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you want to see more of things like this, hit subscribe. Hope you enjoy the video. I hope you all have a really great day. I hope you all stay safe and stay happy and stay wonderful.